And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
As we welcome you back here to the Pilk Fields as we are getting set for the second half. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Not sure why the video decided to end on us here early on, but the Governors will take on the Huron Tigers here in the second half of this game. 1-0 score for Huron over Pierre. The goal scored by Bayat, the only goal that we've seen so far in this contest. And the Governors are going to be looking to they need to win. They need to win this game. This is not a game to tie or tie or win. You want to win. You don't want to go leave with a tie, especially because one, they're farther down the standings than you in 8 versus 12. However, this is an opportunity for the Governors to try and get that to be able to get a first round home playoff matchup, and it has to be against has to be a win. And yes, they can potentially do it with still the loss. However, you don't want to leave it up. You want to take care of your business and not have to worry about other people's business to get the job done. You don't have to worry about teams losing back-to-back games here today and on Thursday to make that happen, because the Governors will not be able to be a host team if we see a win from either Roosevelt or Gorman somewhere along the way and the Governors don't win here. But if the Governors win, then Roosevelt and O'Gorman can't pass them up, should not be able to pass them up, and the Governors would host next Tuesday as probably the 8 seed against the number 9 seed, whether that's O'Gorman or Roosevelt or maybe Rapid City Central. We'll have to see what that is, who that is, and if maybe the Governors will be at home or not. We'll have the girls' contest coming up here at 6 o'clock. We'll have kickoff of that one. Wendell Miller will join me for the call, as we'll have it for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So it will be the Huron Tigers to get things started in the second half as they go from right to left on your radio dial. Governors down 1-0 to start this second half. And it will be Huron as we are underway now for the second half. Final 40 minutes of the regular season for the Pierre boys. Here is Thaw for the Tigers. Gay over to 2. A long pass down the far side of the field. It is Garcia. He'll turn. He still has it. And now back as the Tigers are going to be looking for a potential move up the field, but Cole Peterson knocks on a pass. Comes back to Pineda here for the Tigers. And now Pineda to the far side again. That pass is knocked down. Ershman got a piece to it, but it's still controlled by Huron. Moving still in. That pass misses. Looking to get over for Wausau Rowe. And it will be out of play, and it will be a throw here for the Huron Tigers. So Huron again now is in an opportunity. Looking for a goal as they're on the just outside the box. Here comes a cross knocked down by Jeremy Carnegie. Then a cross comes in the box, grabbed by Carson Aharts. And the threat is neutralized from the Pierre Governors. Aharts will be played, knocked down. And that will be Muget. 2, his pass, trying to reverse the field. Ryland Derry got to it. He's going to race after it here on the near sideline. Derry will win the race too before it goes out of play. And now Derry one-on-one. He'll continue to move, and then he's tripped up. And they're going to let the advantage be played for the Governors. So it will be now Stephen Blanchette. And then the Governors turn it over right after the advantage was then taken away. So the Governors would have had a free kick, but they let the advantage go for Pierre. And as soon as the referee put his arms down, that's when the Governors end up turning the ball over. Cordell Schlickenmeyer will try and take it back on the far side. It goes out of play, and it will be a throw here for the Tigers. So Pierre down 1-0 here. Beginning part of the second half. And if you're the Huron Tigers, we just saw this right now, is where they might be taking their time here in the second half. Jeremy Carnegie, he'll shrug off a defender. Now Ryland Derry trying to get a long run up for Peterson. And Cole Peterson getting in the box with the left foot. His shot save made by Rosales. It's still loose, comes back for Carnegie. His shot is blocked up by Rosales again. 2 saves back-to-back for Rosales. And the Governors had 2 really good looks. First 2 shots of the half go on target. And 2 saves made by Rosales. And the Governors now will get another opportunity for a quick throw from Casey Brewers. Here's Preibel. Over for Brewers. And the Governors' offense look to maybe get things started here. Ershman will tap it along for Thompson. One man fell down. Now here's Caden Thompson. His pass goes over for Derry. Derry starts to move around. His shot, that gets blocked down. Still loose, Preibel. Now a pass over for Ershman. Ershman knocks it down at the edge of the box. Ershman a pass for Thompson. That one rolls. It takes one hop, and Rosales makes the save. So 3 shots now here for the Governors. All 3 have been on target. And now we will have a stoppage. And we're going to have Alisar come out. I think he blocked down a shot maybe then, and it took it off the side of the head. And the referee decided to stop play. So Johnson Min will come in here for the Huron Tigers. And now they'll get things started with a drop. And it will be played back across midfield. So now here comes a long run again now for the Huron Tigers. Schlickenmeyer trying to get over to it. And it was up, still loose, and Schlickenmeyer is able to get over to it. Jeremy Carnegie is down right now. He's sitting down with his legs stretched out. That'll roll out. It'll be a goal kick. And we might have a stoppage here. Jeremy Carnegie slow to get up. But it will be a goal kick here for Carson Aharts. As Carnegie will walk it off. One of the seniors here for the Pierre Governors playing in his final home game of the regular season. But he's looking to maybe play again here next week, Tuesday. If he and the Governors are able to get a win, they'll be at home on Tuesday in the first round of the playoffs. And we'll have a foul called on Huron, so first foul of the second half, and the Tigers will give a free kick to the Governors. At midfield, Cole Peterson. That will be right into the chest of Rosales to make the save. So now they're going to quickly go the other way. 4 saves on 4 shots here in the second half. Governors with 6 shots in total. 2 in the first half and then 4 here in the second half. There's a long run. Shaw Scher will chase it down. And Scher, sliding play from Carnegie. Good play from Jeremy Carnegie. It will roll out for a throw. And it will be a sub here for the Huron Tigers, and a sub will come in. Alisar will check back in for Johnson Min. So Min came in for Sar just momentarily. Now a pass here for Thaw. And Thaw, Ershman, they're going to say no. Referee waves his hand down and says he's playing on. Both guys with contact knocked each other down. Now a pass comes over for Muge as Matthias knocked the ball away. Devin Flotmeyer steps between 2 different Huron Tigers. That'll roll. That will go out, and it'll be a throw here for the Huron Tigers. Here's a throw coming in. It will be at the sideline. That will go out, and that will be a throw now here for the Governors. Spencer Taylor will check in now here for Pierre. Stephen Blanchette will take a sub. Will take a seat on the sub as Taylor is back in. Another one of the seniors for this Pierre Governor squad. Playing his final regular season home game. Also looking potentially be here at home. Here's a long run. See if Cole Peterson can race after it. It will roll in the box. It's knocked out. It's going to roll just to the side, and I believe it's going to be a goal kick. It wasn't a foul, but it is going to be a goal kick. It went off of Peterson. It pinballed around enough, but then went off of Peterson. Here's knocked down Spencer Taylor. And Taylor gets run into. And Muguet, Pineda at the sideline. That's held in. Spencer Taylor holds it in. Goes off. Preibel. Now Preibel, that rolls off of the Huron Tiger player, so it'll be a throw here for the Governors. Caden Thompson will take it. And on the throw, Preibel knocks it down. Pass over for Derry. And now Derry starts to move around a couple defenders. Derry's still with it. His pass over for Flottmeyer. Now for Taylor. Tried to settle it, tried to get a pass over it, knocked down. And then he is taken down, and he draws the foul to Spencer Taylor. So the Governors will get a free kick. Spencer Taylor playing. He's got a little extra fire to him here this afternoon. Probably got fouled a little earlier, which probably lit the fire a little bit. And he was able to keep the ball in bounds. Able to knock that down, draw the foul, and now the Governors with Derry and Peterson have a good look inside the attacking third here on the free kick. I don't think they're as far back as maybe this wall should be, as now Ryland Derry will set up the free kick. Derry moves through everybody and it rolls wide. Governors are looking for that tie, that equalizer here. But it goes off of the Tigers, so it will be a corner kick. So from the near side, here comes a corner for the Governors. Ershman will take it. Ershman comes into the box. It's off the hands, and it goes out for another corner, and the Governors will have the other opportunity. I believe now, oh no, it didn't touch the goalkeeper. It just went out for a goal kick. I thought maybe that it was touched by the goalkeeper. But now here's Pineda. Rolling up the near side. That one's blocked down by the Tigers. It will roll its way out, and that will end up being a goal kick. Oh, it went off of Schlickenmeyer, so I can't see what anything's happening apparently. So the first corner of the game for the Huron Tigers. Like there should have been a corner over there for Pierre, and this one should have been a goal kick. Guess I got the blinders on right now. I got the Pierre Governor bias to me. But here's now Pineda that will take the corner from the near side. Comes low into the box, and it's rolling underneath Carson Aharts and in. And a 2-0 lead here for the Huron Tigers. Pineda gets the assist. It is in off of Wasuro. And the Huron Tigers now lead at 2-0 here in the second half. Wasuro gets the goal. Pineda with 30-20 to go in the second half. The Governors are now down by 2. Here's Ershman. His pass for Derry. That one off of his foot, rolls in the box, and Rosales has it. So now the Governors are not in the spot they want to be in, down 2 shots. With 30 minutes to play, half an hour left, you're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. That'll be a throw now here for the Pierre Governors. And those are 2 shots here from Huron that I think Carson Aharts will like to have back. That'll bounce into the box, high up in the air, headed down by the goal scorer Rowe. Played back, and now it's Pineda. Looks like maybe the Huron Tigers are going to start playing a little bit more defensive, trying to control a 2-0 lead. The Governors have to score 3 times here in the next half hour as they trail at 2-0. Here's Pineda. Pineda on the near side for the Tigers. Off of Ershman, and then Ershman will push him to the ground, and then Nathan Ershman
Hands down, Nate, hands down.
will end up, looks like he might get a yellow card for it. And they won't get booked. It's just a foul. The first foul against the Governors here in the second half. So Pineda will take the free kick. He had the assist on the last goal. This one will come into the box. Knocked down. It's still loose. A turnaround shot, but they called offside. The Tigers scored, but it called it offside. And that's a huge break for the Governors and maybe something they can build off of here. It was called offside. The Tigers, nobody celebrated. They knew they were offside. However, it's one that maybe the Governors can use to their advantage. Pineda. That was knocked down by Schlickenmeyer. His pass up for Preibel. Here is Cole Peterson. Peterson, a long run, trying to get up for Derry, but it was sliding play by Saar. And then a battle on the far side that will roll out of play. It'll be a throw for the Tigers. Flotmeyer knocks the pass down. That's knocked out of play off of the Governors, so another throw here for the Huron Tigers again. So here comes the throw from the Huron Tigers as they are on the far side. They lead it 2-0. A goal with 9 minutes to play in the first half by Bayet Say. And then off the corner, it was Wassarow that scored just around the 30-minute mark with 30 minutes to play. Pineda was the one that brought it in on the goal kick, or on the corner kick. And Huron now leads it 2-0. When we come into play, it'll be knocked down. The Governors will knock it. Spencer Taylor back across towards midfield. Cole Peterson, he was upended, but the ball was played first by the Tigers. That'll roll the far side. Brewers will give up on the run. He knew he had no chance to get to it before it went out of play. And the Huron Tigers now will have another throw. They lead it 2-0 here in the second half. Back across midfield, and now the Tigers looking to move in. Here's a low shot. It's going to go wide, and it's going to be grabbed by Carson Aharts. Shasher with the opportunity. So be out, knocked down. Preibel, a pass for Derry. And now Derry trying to chip one up for Peterson, but it was knocked down. It's missed by the Huron Tigers. Peterson couldn't get to it. Still here's Peterson with a hard shot and a diving save by Rosales. What a save by Rosales. That was a fantastic shot from Ryland Derry that almost made it 2-1, but Rosales was horizontal on the ground and ended up making the play. A nice diving play from Rosales. And it ended up, boy, that's a one that you can maybe circle a save there from Rosales, because that could be the difference in this soccer game. The Governors, at some point here, probably after the heat break, we'll start to see maybe that offensive attack, the sense of urgency kind of take place a little bit more for the Governors. So here comes a throw from the Huron Tigers. Comes in, that's knocked down. Back across midfield, and it'll roll. No one there for the Governors. Peterson and Derry are the farthest two up, but weren't on the long run as they were near to being offside, as that one will be played off the Governors again. 25 minutes left to go here in the second half. Pierre down 2-0. Girls will play next. Boys here trying to erase a 2-0 deficit and also try and get a win. Won't be good enough just to get the tie. They've got to erase just the 2-0 deficit and have it 2-2. They want to go up 3-2. But with 25 minutes to go, that urgency will be picked up a little bit more here. On the far side, sliding play from Schlickenmeyer. That rolls out and be another corner kick. And it'll be the second one for the Tigers. The first one was against the Governors that they like to have back. So another corner from the far side. Huron will take it. And again, they're in no hurry right now. Two will take that corner. Comes in the box, rolls off, and it goes off of Aharts. So it'll be another corner. It was going to go wide. Aharts trying to maybe grab onto it. But either way, it's now another corner, and Pineda will now take the next corner. And again, Huron in no hurry. They're up 2-0. They don't have to be in any kind of hurry right now. Pineda will take the corner. Keeps it low, knocked down by Flotmeyer. Comes back out for Pineda. Flotmeyer will slide for it. And now pass it, and it'll go out of play looking for Brewers. Be another throw here for the Huron Tigers. That throw comes to the far side. Here's a cross into the box, and Carson Ahart slides and dives on top of it. That's a big play there from Carson Ahart, because on the back end was Thaw that had an opportunity if Ahart didn't make that play. That's headed out of play there by the Tigers, so a throw here for the Governors. Elias Gilk along with Stephen Blanchette. Ershman and Pryble will come out. Caden Thompson will take the throw. Governors down 2-0 here in the second half. Thompson with the throw, trying to lead Derry at the sideline. Derry keeps it in play. Starts to move it across to the side of the box. A shot and another save made by Rosales, and it goes out for a corner kick, and the Governors have another chance. 6th save of the half for Rosales. All 6 have come in here in the second half. Ryland Derry will take the corner from the near side. And here is Derry from the near side corner. On the corner comes in, try to head it to the goal, but it was headed out of the box. Spencer Taylor is there to play for the Governors. There's a long shot that gets blocked down, but it's still up at the box. Elias Gilk, he heads that one, and it will go out of play, and it will be a goal kick. 21:38 left to go and counting here in the second half. The Governors down 2-0. Rosales here to the near side. We're closing in about another 90 seconds or so, and we'll see play get stopped for the water break, as we'll be at the halfway point of the second half. Caden Thompson, Stephen Blanchette, and it'll be played. They're going to play the advantage, which would have been a handball, but it was played by the Tigers. Now Spencer Taylor will take it back. Good pass over for Peterson. He's starting to move in. Peterson with a high shot that will go high over the crossbar. And then now's where we will see the mandatory water break. So the Governors down 2-0. They've got 8 shots here in the second half. 6 have been on target. And 6 saves, though, from Rosales. And a goal scored from Huron has doubled the lead 2-0 with just around 20 minutes to play. 20:56 left to go here in the second half. We'll come back. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing and Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
As we welcome you back here, it is the final basically 21 minutes, a little under 20 minutes to play. But the final 20 minutes or so of this soccer game between the Pierre Governors and the Huron Tigers. This is for the Governors where their offense was starting to move a little bit more, but this is probably going to be good here for Miguel Manriquez and the rest of the Pierre Governors. You basically get a free timeout, which you don't have in soccer because of the mandatory water break. You get that opportunity to basically have a timeout to talk it over with your team, and now down 2-0, you've got to score 3 times. You don't want to end up with a loss in this game or a tie. So you got to score 3 times, and the Governors will be able to use this to their advantage as a timeout, talk a little strategy, and then get things started, get things moving up. But the Governors now here will have the opportunity. It's a 2-0 lead here for the Huron Tigers. And it will be a goal kick to restart things here from Rosales, who has been, as Huron scored their second goal from Wausau Rowe. Pineda had the assist. Rosales has been the best Huron Tiger in this second half. He wasn't really threatened at all in the first half, but in the second half, he's made 6 saves on the 8 shot attempts from the Pierre Governors. So now here, Rosales gets things back underway. Final 21 minutes as the season is on the brink of ending, but the Governors will be in the playoffs next Tuesday. We'll see where they go. Here comes now Pineda on the near side. He gets to the side of the box. Pineda will stop. His pass over for Chaucher. Gives it back to Pineda. A long shot, and that goes off the crossbar and in. And just like that, the Huron Tigers are now up 3-0. Off the crossbar and in. Went all the way to the far post, off the post, and it found the back of the net from just outside the box. And it's now 3-0 with 20:31 to go here in the second half. Chaucher will get the assist. Pineda with an assist and a goal now. And the Huron Tigers with just 2 shots so far here in the second half, and they've both found the back of the net, and they lead at 3-0. And the Governors now in the last 20.5 minutes to go. That will roll out a play off of Huron, so it'll be a throw for the Governors. But in this last 20 minutes, Governors have got to score 4 times. They got to score one about every 4 minutes, and Ryland Derry will get called for a foul. And it'll be a free kick. A little bit of frustration here from the Pierre Governors, who had the opportunity in their hands and a couple of really good shots. Now here's Ryland Derry as it was turned over from the Huron Tigers. And now Derry to Cole Peterson. And it's intercepted, taken away here by the Huron Tigers. Pineda, pass over here on the near side for Garcia. Spencer Taylor stepped in front of him, then Elias Gilk did too. And then a foul committed by Cole Peterson as Garcia went down. And it will be a foul against the Governors. Be the 8th foul of the entire match here for Pierre. And from just behind the midfield line, it will be Tahe Lala 2 to take the free kick. To the top of the box, Jeremy Carnegie knocks it down. Pineda slides in, Spencer Taylor. Here the near side, it will roll out, and it will be a throw for the Huron Tigers. Wausau Rowe, who scored the second goal of the game for Huron, throws it into Pineda. And Thal a shot, potential shot that got knocked down by Carnegie. Bouncing around, and then we're going to have a foul, and we'll be against the Huron Tigers. So a free kick here for the Governors. And Jeremy Carnegie will take the free kick. That's headed to the far side from Huron. Flotmeyer will head it over on the sideline, but it does roll out, and it will be a throw here for the Huron Tigers. So now Pierre will have to scoreboard watch. If they, with down 3-0, it's not over yet. But where they sit at right now, we'll have to scoreboard watch and hope that things fall in their way so they can be here next Tuesday. Otherwise, they'll have to be on the road. Their spot is secured in the playoffs. Just their positioning and their seed is not secure. As I rolled off of Huron, but it goes off of the Governors. So Wausau Rowe will take the throw again. On the far side, Chaucher. Going to be played here, Thal. Passes it back to, starts to move in. To the near side for Pineda. And Pineda will carry it past the goal line. It'll go out for a goal kick. Preibel and Ershman will check back in. And the Governor girls will come up here. Their 6 o'clock scheduled start. Probably a couple minutes before 6 o'clock. The seniors will be honored, I believe, between games between these two for the Pierre Governor boys and girls. There's a pass that'll be taken here by 2. And then Ong 2 up on the far side. Still here played by the Tigers. There's a long cross into the box. Carson Aharts comes out and makes the play, grabs onto it, and he will settle things down. And now it'll be Aharts all the way out. That one's knocked down, headed down. And here on the near side, that pass. It'll be Jeremy Carnegie. His pass goes up for Derry. And then Ryland Derry across midfield. But then it's played again by the Tigers. Flotmeyer. He'll turn. His pass for Preibel at midfield. Goes up for Cole Peterson. Peterson looking here to the near side. Trying to get around one more defender, but could not. Now it's Preibel. Preibel trying to look for a shot. Went off of a couple different Tiger players. Clear back out to midfield. Now here's Thompson. And Caden Thompson for Jeremy Carnegie. He's going to wind up maybe for a long shot. Instead, he pulls it back. He'll keep moving. Jeremy Carnegie here on the near side. Carnegie looking for a cross. That goes off the Tigers, so it'll be for a corner. And if you're Pierre, your third corner of the game, Ryland Derry will take it. With just over 15 minutes to play, you got to score right here. If you want to have a chance, you've got to find a way to score right here. Down 3-0. Derry from the near side on the corner. And it goes all the way to the back side of the post and goes out, and it'll be a goal kick. And the Governors fail to score their third corner. And they're down 3-0 here with under 15 minutes to play in this second half. And right now, where the Governors would fall, well, we would see potentially be O'Gorman moving up to the 8th spot, the Governors staying potentially in the 9th spot. So they would travel out to Sioux Falls next Tuesday and would go to O'Gorman. They have their football field that they would play on. There's a foul call against Huron, so now here's a chance for the Governors again, just outside the box here. This is a pretty good look for the Governors. This is an opportunity for Pierre. Down 3-0 again. Here's the opportunity. You got to cash in these chances here. Huron will take their time getting everybody set up because they don't have to. They can waste as much time as they want. Cole Peterson and Ryland Derry are both standing there. The two strikers for the Governors, the two goal scorers in their career. A shot from Peterson, and it rolls in, and it will be grabbed by Rosales. And the 7th save by Rosales was an easy one. Much different compared to 3 or 4 saves that Rosales has made so far this afternoon. That's headed down. Schlickenmeyer was able to get a piece of it. Now Carnegie lost it. Thompson played up. Thompson, and then now here's Derry. Derry trying to get a pass in for Peterson. He's onside. He puts it in the net. Cole Peterson has scored, and the Governors now down 3-1. With 13:30 to go here in the second half, Cole Peterson with a pass from Ryland Derry has made it 3-1. 13:30 left. The Governors have made it 3-1. So now the Governors want to try and get another one here quickly. They got to try and get another one quickly, and then another one to try and take the lead. They've got still 3 goals left to go, but yet they got the first one. That's what you needed. Broke the ice, finally got one past the goalkeeper. You know what it feels like, and see if the Governors now with a little bit more energy can pick things up and maybe score another quick one. There's still 13 minutes to go. There's still plenty of time left in this soccer game, but they trail by 2, 3-1. There is no overtime, so if you want to win, you got to score 3 goals in the next 13 minutes. Casey Browers just couldn't quite get the pass away. Here's 2. That is Cole Peterson's 18th goal of the season, as he has the career high for the Governors, up by now 2 goals over Ryland Derry. Derry a junior, Pearson a senior, so Derry will have an opportunity for a full season to try and pass Peterson, depending on how things end up here this year. That pass rolling into the box, still loose, and it will be Carnegie. And then Thompson, they run into each other, but it's cleared away. Actually, Blanchette. And then here's a long shot that will go over the top of the crossbar, and we'll roll up for a goal kick. Spencer Taylor will check in, and we'll have to move quickly here. The Governors trying to move things a little bit faster. So the Governors will kick it away as Spencer Taylor back in the game. That one's knocked down. They're going to continue to play here for, look like potentially would have been a handball from Peterson. Pineda. His pass here. That one's knocked down. And that'll be played again. And then a foul is called. Thompson had the arm and ended up dragging down Thaw. Maybe a little bit of help from Thaw to bring himself down. But it will be now a free kick. With 11:40 to go here in the second half. The Governors down by 2. It is Thaw that will take the free kick. And on the free kick, goes over the top of the back of the crossbar. So it'll be another goal kick here for Pierre. With 11 minutes to play, the Governors need to find one here. Need to find another one. They're down by 2. Casey Brewers goes up looking for Peterson. And Peterson looking to get back to it, but it will be taken down by Garcia over on the far side. Governors trying to take the ball back. Brewers and Peterson. Now here Peterson gets it back with Garcia, and then it will roll out, and it will be a throw here for the Huron Tigers, who again will take all the time that they want because they got a 2-goal lead. That's knocked down. Tigers, a pass. Spencer Taylor racing after it, so is Jeremy Carnegie. He'll slide into it. Now here's Derry. Maybe get another run here for Cole Peterson. He's looking for Peterson, but instead we'll pass it over for Brewers on the far side. Brewers trying to cross it in the box. Carnegie stepped up here for the Governors. Derry knocks down the ball. He'll try and settle it. Try and keep it around the defender. Knocked back to Thompson. And now Blanchette. Edge of the attacking third for the Governors. Thompson. He'll play it back. It'll be back for Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer will turn on the far side. His pass goes up for Brewers. Flottmeyer goes down. But the Governors still have possession. That pass from Brewers, that's going to be intercepted by the Tigers. And with 10 minutes to play, that pass is going to be intercepted by Thompson. Thompson diving header, but he knocks it back down to the Tigers. He'll slide in to keep the ball away from the Tigers. And then Flottmeyer over for Peterson. Rolls it off the chest to the far side. Peterson trying to race after it. Guys get tangled up. Everybody gets tangled up, and we're going to have a foul called against Cole Peterson. And 9:30 left to go. Time is called. And it looks like we'll have a yellow card, and it will be Devin Flottmeyer that will get the yellow card. And then Caden Thompson will get a yellow card as well, so 2 Governors will get yellows. And it will be Preibel coming in along with Elias Gilk. Clock is stopped with the yellow cards. And then it went right back out. And probably will come right back out here for Flottmeyer. So the Governors start to get back in. They haven't started the clock quite yet. And now they will restart. And now Flottmeyer can go back to the middle of the field to wait to get back in the game. At midfield, the Tigers, a pass goes up, a long run up coming here for Shaw Sher. He comes in the box. His shot, and a save made by Carson Aharts. He's able to dive in to make the save, and now Carson Aharts will play it all the way down. Ryland Derry waiting for it. Is going to take a high hop, going towards the box, and headed down by the Tigers. And no chance for Ryland Derry to get to it as they'll start to come here the near side. Ershman will keep it in play for the Governors. Another save for Carson Aharts. His first of the half, 6th of the game. Preibel starting to knock it down. But instead it will be played here for Pineda. And Pineda will try and get a long run up coming here for the Tigers. To the edge of the box. Say a pass for Sher. Another diving save here for Carson Aharts. His second good save here in the second half. 15 shots for the Huron Tigers. Carnegie, his pass for Primal instead, or maybe for Browers, but it will be played here for the Tigers again. And Thaw over the top of everybody, rolling the box, and Carson Aharts. Aharts, I want to take a high bounce. Couple bounces into the box, and Rosales will grab onto it. With 8 minutes left to play. It'll be played back here. Carnegie knocked it down, shouldered it, but it's played here by the Huron Tigers again. A long pass. Here's Shasher, another chance. Shasher starts to move it in. His pass goes over for Say. Say's still with it. His shot, he scores in the top corner. And it's now 4-1. And Bayet Say's got his second. And Huron now leads at 4-1, and that just about ends the afternoon for the Pierre Governors. Scher gets the assist, and it's now 4-1. And the Governors down by 3 with 7:43 left to go. Pierre got within 2, but that's all they've been able to do here this afternoon. Here's Pineda. Thompson slides in to get the ball. Played back across midfield, and it will be knocked down. Ryland Derry gets tripped up, and a foul is called against the Huron Tigers. And now a free kick for Caden Thompson or Jeremy Carnegie to take. Governors start to move down, but they've got a lot of work in front of them. Here's a header from Peterson. He might have got a piece of it, and then Rosales didn't catch it cleanly. He had to go diving back for it again. So whether it was a shot or not from Carnegie or went off of Peterson, Rosales is able to cover it up. As now here on the near side, Thaw, his pass goes over. Ershman blocks down the pass. Ryland Derry couldn't keep it. And then we'll have another whistle. And now a yellow card will be given here to Al-Assar with 6:40 to go. So the Governors, again, still down by 3 with 6:40 left, are running out of time here. Derry will take the free kick. Wind picking up. That was blown across the field from the near side of the far side. Derry will take it from left to right. His shot goes just over the crossbar, and that might look like it was still rising a little bit, but Derry's shot misses. And the Governors starting to run out of time here. A couple of subs. Say hey, and Moo will check in. Rosales out towards midfield. Ershman got to it first, knocked it down, and it will be played here by the Governors. Thompson for Derry. Instead it will be Thaw. And now back over Kleinsasser. And Nick Kleinsasser for Huron. Starts to move it in. Goes off and it rolls in for Carson Aharts to grab before it rolled out. Or maybe it didn't roll out, so we'll take the goal kick. With 5:30 left to go. Governors down 4-1. That'll roll its way down. Cole Peterson trying to race after it. Couldn't get to it. And then Rosales was taken out by his own teammate. He is down. And the referee has not seen it yet. Now he will see it and will stop play. And Rosales, well, that was a very dangerous play, as it ended up being Tahe Lala 2 that basically took out his goalie, and the goalkeeper, Rosales, got upended. Boy, that was a really scary look there for the goalkeeper for Huron, who has been really, really good in this game. You know, the Governors are down 4-1, and But you got to sing the praises of the Huron goalkeeper, who has played remarkably in the second half. Didn't have a save in the first half with no shot on target. But in the second half, he has been absolutely, has just stopped all but one shot. It was 8 saves for Rosales right now. Casey Michelson working on the leg of Rosales as a little bit with 5:14 left to go. Again, the Governor girls will come up here. We'll play at 6 o'clock. We'll have that for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Mendel Miller will join me for the call on that one. As the Governor girls, a win seals them in a spot for the first round of the playoffs. That's all they got to do is just make sure they get the win against the Huron Tigers. And we'll break down that matchup, which Pierre around the number 6 seed right now, looking to stay in that 6th spot. And the goalkeeper Rosales, that's gonna hurt. It did not look good from where we're sitting at, and that's tough. I think he's gonna have to need some help here to get off. We're gonna have the backup goalkeeper going to have to come in for the Huron Tigers. He's going to get a little bit of help here to get off the field, as he can barely put any weight on that left foot. Whether it's your team or the other team, you hate to see injuries like that. And for Rosales, who has played a remarkable game, has made some fantastic saves, you got to maybe put a little bit more pressure on that left leg as he's starting to walk off. But we'll have our backup goalkeeper be Alisar. That will be in the last 5:14 for the Pierre Governors. What a fantastic game for Rosales, and you hope that he's able to return in the next game or by the playoffs next Tuesday, because he is one heck of a goalkeeper for the Huron Tigers. 8 saves this evening for Rosales. And they'll have him look at him and, well, so you hope for the best for him. You're hoping that it's the best for Rosales, because he has been one good goalkeeper for the Huron Tigers. That'll be played all the way back across midfield. So we are back underway. Carson Aharts will drill it back in the box to grab onto it. The Governors down by 3 with 5 minutes to play. All the way back, Cole Peterson off the shoulder. It'll be played back out by Lala 2. And now it's going to be Ong 2 that plays it back. Thompson, will be played out. And it will be a throw here for the Huron Tigers. And Thaw will throw it in. Now we'll have a stoppage. Wassero. We'll get back underway. Here's Ronaldo Pineda. That one will roll out. It'll be a throw now here again for the Tigers. From the near side, the Huron Tigers are under 5 minutes before they win their 5th game of the season. The Governors will finish the regular season at 6-5-2. Again, don't go anywhere. We'll have the Pierre Governor girls game upcoming here on KCCR and available to watch on YouTube at KCCR Sports. We will end the broadcast as we normally do, and we'll come back with the next game. That one is blocked down. Here's Cole Peterson into the edge of the box. Gets around one defender. Peterson, that one's blocked up by the backup goalkeeper, and then a couple of Pierre Governors run into each other. It is Peterson and Browers that get tangled up. And now it's Cordell Schlickenmeyer for Derry. And it's going to be taken away by the Tigers. And Klein Sasser. So the first save is a big one for Alisar, the backup goalkeeper, with 3.5 left to go now. And then a foul will be committed by the Pierre Governors, and another free kick here for Huron. And so as the Huron Tigers with 3 minutes to play. Boy, this Governor team had a really good effort. Kleinsasser end up putting it in. And it's now a 5-1 game. It took one hop, and Kleinsasser just popped it up in the air, and it took one big hop into the back of the net. And this final score will not be indicative of how the game went. The Governors really had to push because I mean, this was a game that they had to win. They could not lose this game. And so when they were down 2-0, had to push a little bit more, ended up being 3-0, and was 3-1. But the Governors now find themselves down 5-1 here in the last 3 minutes. Looking for Browers on a long run. And that will be out of play for the Governors throw-in. Peterson with a quick throw. So now the Governors will need a little bit of some luck here to go their way to finish out the season. O'Gorman playing T area. T's got to beat them, and then O'Gorman's got to lose again on Thursday. Everybody's got to lose that's right behind them in the standings. If they win any of those games, Roosevelt, I believe, maybe even Rapid City Central, depending on how things go. Either Rapid City Central, O'Gorman, or Roosevelt. And we will have another stoppage here as Jeremy Carnegie is slow to get up. He might be cramping. It's a hot day here. It feels like it's the beginning of the season, not the end of the season. Usually we're playing, shorts are iffy throughout the entire day, but shorts are a must. If you're a spectator, a fan, or whatever, there's no long sleeves being used at all today. Carnegie will walk his way out off the field. And so now on the corner, comes in off the crossbar, off the side of the crossbar. And it will be, with 2 minutes to go, a goal kick. So it's not completely out of the picture yet that the Governors are unable to host. However, a win for O'Gorman, I believe Roosevelt, and potentially Central too. They might not have enough, might not get enough seed points if they do end up winning out. I think they have just one game left, so I don't think they'll be able to pass the Governors. However, O'Gorman and Roosevelt could pass Pierre with a win. But if they lose both, then we might see the Governors still be here on Tuesday, potentially against O'Gorman. It all comes down to see how things finish out tonight. O'Gorman, that boys team, is playing at 6 o'clock, so we probably won't have that answer by the time we're off the air on whether they got the win or not. But it will be a big matchup upcoming here on next Tuesday. The Governor boys will be in the playoffs, and their opponent and location and time all to be determined. We'll love to be here at Pierre for both the boys and the girls playing. However, it might be just the girls here in Pierre for the first round playoff game next Tuesday. Flottmeyer pass over for Thompson, just missing him now. Ershman. Thompson going to be taken away by the Tigers. Tyler Saw. 30 seconds left to play here in game one of our doubleheader. Potentially our final doubleheader of the season. Pineda trying to keep it away from Thompson. He looked at the referee looking to maybe call a foul, but he did not. Thompson now passes up for Caden Aharts. However, it's back to Saul again. And it will be a foul committed or a free kick upcoming, but with the last 30 seconds, that should round things out. And that will end the game here between Pierre and Huron. A 5-1 win for the Huron Tigers. And again, a final score that's not real indicative of how the game went. The Governors had to kind of pick things up a little bit to try and tie or win this game. However, they end up falling 5-1, and that's how things end here for the Pierre Governors in the regular season as they lose it here to the Tigers. Back to wrap up this first game, get you set for the second game. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Pictures are memories we want to last forever. For those special times, call Bridget M Photography, a unique boutique photography studio offering family portraits, children, seniors, and even your pets. They're available for weddings, commercial events, and sports photography. Stop in and visit their studio in Pierre or look over their website at bridgetmphoto.com. Pictures and memories that will last forever. From Bridget M. Photography in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes. Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome you back here, we are through game one of our doubleheader between Pierre and Huron. The Governor boys lose 5-1 in game number one as they will end their season at 6-5-2, and we'll be waiting to see who they will play, whether it's going to be against the or on the road or at home. They need things to go well for they need a lot of things to go well for the Governor boys to get the opportunity to play at home. But however, it was a game for the Huron Tigers. They end up getting shot to the Governors 15-14, and it was 7 saves in net for Carson Aharts, 8 for Rosales, 1 for Alisair after an injury to Rosales, and the fouls were 11-7, 11-8. Pierre had 11, Huron had 8. First goal came with 9 minutes left to go in the first half from Say. Bayat Say, he got 2 in the game, and then it was Wasu Rowe to make it a 2-0 game 10 minutes into the second half. 10 minutes later after that, Pineda made it 3-0, and then Cole Peterson made it 3-1 with 13:30 to play, and then 2 goals in the last 10 minutes gave Huron a 5-1 win, and that is where we end our first game of the day, as it will be the Huron Tigers and the Pierre Governor girls upcoming here in just a little bit. It is senior day. The Governor boys and girls will be honored here before the girls' game, in between the boys' game, and before the after the boys' game and before the girls' game. So we'll have that for you here. We'll have the girls' game for you here upcoming with a 6 o'clock kickoff between Pierre and Huron. We will step aside. We're actually, if you're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports, we will end the video. We'll come back with the girls' game, and then we will also hear from News Director Zach Nelson as we have his 5 o'clock news for you upcoming. You are listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and